Fer, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, Luis.
I just say hi, Fer, how are you? Are you still working in the same job? ¿Sigue trabajando ahí mismo?
Sí.
Yes?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
You know, Fernando and I, we just started a new business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we just promoted a great product that people can lose up to 5 pounds in 5 days.
Oh.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
¿Me puedes hacer un favor? ¿Le puedes pasar este brochure a alguien? Can you pass the brochure to somebody who would like to lose 5 pounds in 5 days?
Wow.
Can you do that for me? Can I call you tomorrow to ask you who did you give it to? ¿Te puedo llamar mañana para...? ¿Sí? Okay. And I leave. Can anybody do that?
Yeah.
Can anybody do that? Yeah. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. That's easy to do, right?
Yes.
But it's also easy not to do. Let me say it again. Who can do what I just did here? ¿Quién puede hacer esto que yo hice? Is it easy or difficult to do? Easy. But because it's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. Why? Because not everyone has a brochure.
That's right.
And most people, we want the sponsor to buy it for them. You gotta buy your own material.
That's right.
Did you hear me?
Right.
You have to buy your own material. So the materials are very important. So what happened is, I was talking to, does anybody have a tea or coffee, the instant tea? I was talking to, come over here, bro. I was talking to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see me in the back. Sit over here, sir. Mr. Jack, can you sit here next to me? I'm going to use Mr. Jack Fowler. One of the things that you got to do is you got to make yourself uncomfortable. And every time I fly, not anymore, but now I go first class. but listen to this. I hate to be in the middle. When I fly, I ask for the middle seat. And the reason I do that is because I want people on my left and I want people on my right. Like Bishop said. Sorry. So what happened is, when the plane is just about to take off, even though I'm uncomfortable, get closer to me. Even though I'm uncomfortable, I get my tea or I get my coffee and I started doing this. And I started doing this. And I started doing this, and I start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I get to 9, either the person on the right or the person on the left is going to ask me, what is that?
Got him.
Leave me alone. But it always, somebody's going to look and he's going to ask, what is it? And I always ask, do you or anybody that you know would like to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? No. He will say no. Do you know anybody who would like to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Yes. Even if they don't ask, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because some people will sit next to you, they will not want to talk to you. But that's okay. That's okay. You keep doing it. And then do it with the coffee. And people always, most of the people drink coffee. So when they ask me, what is it? I always ask, do you or anybody that you know would like to lose 5 pounds in 5 days?
Wow, that's great.
And what does it have? I don't know. The only thing I know is that whenever I drink it, it makes me feel great. But if you want to know a little bit more, read this.
Right.
That's it. And I let it go. I don't present the business right there. I just let it go. So let's give it up for Mr. Jack. So now, the other thing that you have to realize is that people don't know how to present the business. And that's normal. Say it's normal.
It's normal.
It's normal that people don't know how to present the business. Some people do, some people don't. You have to expect that people will not do the business. Or you have to expect that people do the business and at the same time that they will not do the business. But you have to provide all the material. For example, You have a flip chart. We have a flip chart. In English and Spanish, it's in the back. Before you go home, buy it. You know, with a flip chart, you are guaranteed that most people will present the business. Another thing that you can use is a catalog. You know, we have a beautiful catalog, beautiful catalog. Every time somebody asks me what kind of products do we have, I always give it here. Everything that you might need is here. And make sure you put a label in the back with your name, your website, and all the information. So when they're ready to buy, they just go to your website. And remember, every time somebody buys a pack of tea, you're going to make 20 bucks. So if you have 100 people that you gave this catalog, imagine that they buy one product from you every month. So you just make how much?
2,000.
You make 2,000. Imagine those people give this to somebody else, and then now you have 500 people buying at least one product from you. Now how much money are you making? 10,000. Would that make a difference in your life? Yes. Of course. So make sure before you go home, you buy the catalog, you buy the brochure, you buy the flip chart, so you can have the material. So how do I know? Based on the material that people are, based on the material that is flowing through my organization, based on how much material is flowing, I can predict how many executive directors, how many executive directors, and how many regional directors, and how many nationals I will have within the next 90 days.
Wow!
You know. So the other thing that you have to check are the events, like this event. I always recommend that you should have at least 12 legs of business in every event. Why? Because events are where people make decisions. How much time we have? Event is where people make decisions. For example, and you have to realize sometimes, the reason you have to come to the event, to every single event, is because sometimes you need the event. And different occasion, the event needs you. So for some people today, this event will make a big difference because they were ready to quit. And some people were saying, you know, let me give it one more time. Let me go and see what this guy is going to say. Let's see what happened. Let's see what's new. So when you come, the event is for you. But sometimes you come and you are for the event. So that's the reason you have to come to an event. And you have to predict. If you have, there's no way that if you have 200 people here today in your organization, in the next 90 days you can have national. It's impossible. It's impossible. Let me tell you why. It's very simple. Just do the numbers. If you have 250 people here, and you have 250 people here, and everyone is 120, you have 40,000 people here, 30,000 people here.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, let's say you have 50 people here today in your organization. 50 people. Those people leave and they start doing whatever they're supposed to do in the next 30 days. If they bring 10 people each at Philadelphia, how many people are you going to have there? 1,000 people. Just with how many people? With 50. The only reason you don't see it, like Bishop said, is because you cannot predict it. You cannot see into the future. I can see myself making $1 million a month in this company.
Wow.
$1 million a month. So it's very simple. The other day, I went to Mexico. The first thing I said to Mr. John Licari, the only reason I go to Mexico is to make sure I go to Mexico, but you have to guarantee that you have inventory in Mexico. Because I want to be selling $1 million a month. And somebody heard me saying that in Mexico, and she said, how are you going to do that? It's very simple. If I bring 700 people and they all buy the elite pack, it's $1 million.
Wow.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? 700 people are easy to bring. So I know that in the next 12 months, a room like this is not going to be enough.
That's right.
For all of us. For all of us. So,
Estas cosas estos signos son los que todas las personas de nuestra organización que están teniendo crecimiento son los que lo están midiendo de esta forma. Presentaciones, cuántas herramientas se están moviendo y los eventos.
so if you really want to know exactly more how we do it, you got to come to Atlanta. Yeah, you got to come to Atlanta. Because we're going to have, how do you call the sections, right? Breakout sections. So we're going to be speaking about different things, but the time is almost over. Just to recap, 3 vital signs that you have to check. One is how many people are presented in your organization. Number 2, how many materials are flowing through your organization. And number 3, how many people you have in every event. You can predict how your business is going to grow based from event to event. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to somebody who it was the very first person that I spoke to when I was coming to TLC.